All right. Mr. Yo playing as the Bulgarians again. Okay, maybe he's picking Bulgarians. Except he's playing against MbL. This is MbL on his second account. So still around 2k6. I don't know why he's grinding this second account. I know I was watching his stream and he's Q dodged for some reason and he got banned for 2 hours. Shattermaster, hello. How's it going? Hello, hello. Yeah, he got banned for 2 hours for whatever, Q dodging or whatever it's called, map dodging. So he just switched over to his other account. So I guess that's why he's playing it, just dodging and switching accounts as required. Anyway, it's Mr. Yo playing as the Bulgarians again here. MbL playing as the Incas. And yeah, it could be an interesting matchup here. Incas considered the worst of the 3 American civs. But and apparently have a terrible late game. That's kind of what they're known for. Bulgarians have a good late game, right? Good Hussar. That's it. Good Hussar. They both have decent siege, right? Both of these civs. So let's see what happens. MbL can just make it messy if he wants to. Maybe he feels he has a worse civ going into the late game. We do think of Bulgarians as a fantastic counter, right? To the Meso civs, especially early on, getting the militia line upgrades for free all the way to two-handed swordsman, which pretty much rules out eagle play, which is yeah, a big part of what Incas will want to go for. But let's see. If Inca goes full Kamyuk in this matchup, I don't know what Bulgarians can do. Cav Archer? I don't know. Did he cast any game submissions lately? I don't have internet for most of the weekend. I don't cast, if you're talking about me, I don't, Stinger and Kamyuk, maybe. Oh, Stinger and Kamyuk. Cav Archer. Cav Archer Onager or something, I don't know. I don't stream on the weekends. We did do a few live casts or gaming submission casting things last week. I don't even rate CA versus Kamyuk. How much Pierce armor do they have? Kamyuk, is it a lot? Kamyuk's a unit that I don't know much about, except I know that my chat really likes them. Saw them a few weeks ago in a few games. You reset the score. MbL taking in his board. Let's talk about his map. Bit open at the front, but berries and gold kind of protected. Has a nice backwood line. Can get big boy walls up if he wants to. Mr. Yo, very tight map here. Woodline's very close to the TC. Forward gold, back berries. Taking in a boar now. Okay. Can't even tell you. I know the numbers, but I think their speed combined with range attack and bonus versus cavalry is just better. Okay. This is a vibes-based opinion. Fair enough. Yeah. My opinion was vibes-based as well. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if MbL can get to full Kamyuk. Vibes-based discussions only. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Oh, Rooster isn't here. Rooster is only fact-based. Which is very useful. Anyway. Nothing crazy happening so far. No one going for any rushes yet. I think Mr. Yo will, yeah. He'll start making his militia once he's clicked. Oh, he has clicked up. Once he has the res, he'll start making his militia. He is moving on to gold already. So maybe just wants that gold for a third unit. Mo's BYC. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, yeah, Mr. Yo just got that extra gold to make a third militia, and now he's gonna, yeah, send them out across the map, and they will be automatically upgraded. MbL, on the other hand, is just getting his barracks up now. He's gone out to gold with 2 villagers, so looking like archer play for Mr. MbL. Going for walls, kind of egg walls here. He could have walled to the edge of the map here. Probably still will. Just a house will make him safe. And he'll look to play archers here, by the looks of things. Cheers, happy to be here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Yeah, the Kamyuk is the unique unit of the Incas. Very dangerous in big numbers and in closed spaces. but not the fastest unit. Okay. Okay, here come the archers for MbL. He's still open on this side. So villagers might need to get out of dodge. I think he just moves the villagers all onto the same side and he's fine. He's gonna do that, okay. Yo getting horse collar double bit axe. He's gonna wall here actually. Okay, nice. And yeah, what's Yo gonna follow this up with? He's gonna go for an archery range as well. So I might just add some skirmishers in. Let's see. Is following a very similar pattern to the game that we just saw, Yo versus Hera. So Yo, I think we'll just play this a bit more passively, right? He doesn't really care too much as MbL tries to wall out these men-at-arms, but they get in anyway. Needs some quick walls here, does Mr. MbL? No, it doesn't. Maybe needs quick walls here. Let's see. Let's see what he can do. Villagers trying to get out of dodge. Yo is going to try and block any housing efforts here. There is a gate. MbL kills the weak one and now is going to fight the rest of them. He does have loom, which is good. And now there's a gate here. As the scout goes down. And this is fantastic defense by MbL. And sloppy play by Mr. Yo, losing these guys for free. So Yo got one villager kill. Oh, last second villager kill. I didn't even see that, even though it was directly in the center of the screen. Can we rewind? Long range. Probably not worth it for Mr. Yo to lose all of this for one villager. So we have to say good defense by MbL. He does have the score lead. Bit of idle time for him. So he's 2 villagers behind. 1 vill dead, 1 vill of idle time as he deletes this gate. And he's added some eagles. Okay, as Mr. Yo goes for a blacksmith and a house to wall in around his berries. And yeah, Mr. Yo going for skirmishers. So he seems to be practicing some strat here. So kind of strange. He's doing exactly the same thing as he did against Hera. Didn't work against Hera. But Incas are a different civ. They're different to the Sicilians, guys. The clue is that they have different names. There you go. They're different things. Feel like the men-at-arms could walk in on the left side against the house and take minimal TC fire, if any. Okay, yeah, like that. MbL is the greatest. Yeah. MbL is my favorite pro player, I think. Just the most, like, relatable somehow. I don't know what that says about... It's worse for me or MbL, but... most human somehow. Other ones are kind of more PC. Not that MbL is not like, you know, an edgelord or anything. Just seems more human, if that makes sense. Okay. Skirmishers. Also his playstyle is just fun. It's just fun to watch. But the stream is good too. Not just for the gameplay. Okay. Villagers walling in here. Yo going for kind of an egg base as well. Very spherical here. As going for a market. Okay. El De Niro agrees. Awesome. Always good. Okay. Skirmisher is just in defense here for Mr. Yo. He's not adding any more. MbL has a bit of a better eco here as he's just trickling in archers. Don't think archers are scaling fantastically for the Incas. Certainly not as well as they do for the Mayans. But let's see. Let's see. Might look to play them in Castle Age. And it's tough. It's tough for the Incas. I mean, if his goal is to get to Kameyux, it's going to be a long time. He's not prioritizing stone yet anyway. The stone is on the front, and this one he's walled himself out of. So let's see. Let's see how it goes for MbL. Yo, on the other hand, I think can just play into knights, right? Okay. Both players getting towards clicking up now. MbL doesn't have horse collar. Yo is now gonna add a stable. Okay, so maybe gonna play knights here, mixing it up a bit differently from what he did last time. And yeah, very heavy on food, so it's likely to be knights. Doesn't have so many on gold yet. We'll see if he transition any of his fairy villagers onto gold maybe. As this is nice by MbL. He's splitting up his army here, so forcing Yo to split his skirmishers, as both players have clicked up with pretty similar times. Yo getting bloodlines, okay, and gonna go for a second stable. Yeah, so it's gonna be a knight opening for him. I think MbL needs to wall his base a bit better here. I don't like the idea of being fully open against knights. But anyway. Bulgarians have the unique bomber cannon. Thanks, Kololo. The Hoofnitsa, which is being nerfed in the next patch, it's becoming more expensive. The upgrade is becoming more expensive, and its blast radius is being reduced by 1. Or something like that. By based opinions. No worries, Shattermaster. Ask as many questions as you want. Don't worry. Yeah. The game is impossible to know everything about. Like, even you see the quiz that they did with like all the Gamer Legion guys and like Viper versus Dave that Masmora did. They didn't know everything. So yeah, there's a lot to know. Okay. Innocent Jaguar being killed. Okay, as MbL's going to lose his archer mass here as Yo hits the next age first. Immediately queues some knights. And this is kind of sketchy. Is it going to be eagles or what for MbL? These 4 eagles, 5 archers. I think he just has to go monk eagle, maybe. That's the play. Yeah, he's going for a monastery here. Double monastery, right? So it's going to be a bit of an Aztec-ish opening by MbL here, but obviously won't be able to pull it off with the same power as the Aztecs. But monk eagle play seems a decent strat against cavalry. MbL going for a TC back here on wood. Still not walling up. So yeah, interesting. As Yo is getting husbandry, he's going for light cav as well to snipe the monks. Now, are we going to see him add in a few long swords? Probably not, right? Although maybe it's a good idea. Just a few. As he's going for monks as well. Okay. Okie dokie. It's gonna be monks, light cav, and knights versus monks and eagles. Okay, Yo knocking on the door here, but nice defense by MbL. Houses behind, gets the monk there as well. This is open. MbL will need to notice this. I think he will. Yeah. Base just looks so awkward for MbL. I mean, both their bases are kind of similar. As Yo is going for aggression here, he's not adding a second TC yet. He has 3 stables. As maybe he's going to come with forward siege this time. There is a nasty hill here if he was to get, as we do see MbL dropping a TC on stone, so maybe Kamiux is an option here. He could have dropped his TC on gold and wood if he wanted to, so choosing to go to the stone. Not like he was forced to go there, so maybe Kamiux is the way to go, or maybe he's just thinking about getting a castle because he suspects by the numbers that this is going to be very aggressive play from Yo and he just wants a castle. Anyway, he's going to add another barracks. And he's added some spears, okay. As Yo goes for TC number 2. Cool. Cool. +2 for Yo now, but doesn't have a massive amount of knights. So I really don't think he can engage here. Needs to just be careful. Like the light cavalry need to go in first and try and snipe the monks, but the monks can garrison the TC. And the knights will have to come in afterwards, try and mop up everything. Yeah. MbL just gonna garrison. As Redemption is in. The Redemption is the upgrade that lets you convert enemy siege and buildings. But normally you see it in a situation where you're already being siege pushed. And maybe MbL is going to be aggressive with redemption here. MbL has some of the best monk micro in the game. As we see him just clicking all of these knights. Doesn't get any conversions. Yeah, we'll just need to run away from the skirmishers. I hate having to deal with monk play. It's really strong. Like, very, very strong. I remember when I was playing like 1k1, 1k2, I just never made monks because I just thought I just can't do it. I don't make them even very often now, so I should make more of them, but they're very good. Yo, adding a TC over here on the wood. Okay. A bit like skirmishers as well. There's some units that I just never used to make. I never used to make siege or skirms or monks. Seems stupid looking back. Because they're all good, depending on the situation. Okay, MbL getting a market up. Has a lot of gold. He's just going spear monk for the time being. Alright. And siege. Oh, this is sketchy. If Yo spots this, it can be kind of trouble. So many light cav. So many monks. MbL react, please, please. Okay. Light cav run away from the spears. As monks coming out now for Yo trying to get a conversion on the spears. Okay. It is a lot of light cav. But there's knights in. These are +2 knights. It's just spears. They're not even pikemen. Pikeman upgrade just comes in now, but has +1/+1, so might get cleaned up here. But it's a lot of damage for you. A lot of villagers killed. 13 villagers killed this game. And yeah, it's a lot of idle time as well. TC's full of villagers not working. And this is massive damage. Massive, massive damage. As the light cav charge in for the monks, we'll get all of them except one. And that's fantastic value for Yo, I think. Okay, villager gonna try and build this. Light cav might just snipe the monk anyway. Just, yeah. And yeah, fantastic minute for Yo, but he has lost all his knights. He traded them for a lot of villagers. How many villagers are we on now? Yo is on 62, MbL is on 50. As MbL is gonna add some TCs. Okay, one out here on the gold and the wood, another one down here on wood. So, wants to climb ahead in the numbers here. As Mr. Yo just moves off gold completely, just not taking gold. He is floating a lot of it, so I guess he doesn't need much. He has 2 relics. And now he's dropping a crab post, so it looks like both players have just telepathically agreed that they're not going to attack each other anymore. As MbL is going for a ram, though. But certainly Mr. Yo looks like he's going to sit back. Maybe he feels he's gotten enough damage. Just going to drop a defensive crab post, defensive siege. Maybe drop another TC in a minute when he has the res and look to boom into the late game. As MbL gets some nice quick walls here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Barracks being added by Yo. So he's going to go long swords. Okay. Which civ do you think has better late game? I'm not sure, to be honest. We were discussing it at the start. I prefer Bulgarians, but people were saying Kamyuks is a very strong option against the Bulgarians. Like right now, Mr. Yo is going for barracks because he wants to make long swords, which counter the pikemen and the eagles, so that makes sense. But the Incas can make slingers, which are really good against infantry, so just depends. I don't think it's an obvious civ win for either player. But I would prefer maybe Bulgarians just because they're able to counter the infantry very strong. I don't see how Bulgarians can beat a Kamyuk skirm combo. Okay. What about Onager? Onager plus Hussar? I don't know. Okay, as MbL goes through a bit of a relic heist here. He gets away with 1. Monks are trying to heal here. And... okay. Monk trying to convert the mangonel here. Let's see. Yeah. Massive relic heist. Doesn't get away with... going away with 2 now. As Yo is standing here with his. Has MbL caught back up on a villager count yet? Not yet. Yo has 3 TCs. MbL has 5, remember, but he still hasn't caught up. He will catch up soon. He's dropping a nice TC here. Yeah, hills between the players here. This one is kind of the biggest. This one already occupied. MbL going for a more defensive one as the light cav run in. And yeah, we already see the long swords on the way. How is MbL going to react to this? Obviously sees the long swords now. So he can't go pikes. He can't go eagles. And maybe it's going to be Kamyux. He's on the way to imp now, getting that castle up, and it will go up in time. And let's see. Yep, no, he's making slingers. Okay. Making slingers, dropping archery ranges, and going for a university. Okay. Thumb ring, in one of the more recent patches, it now applies to slingers, right? So they should be a bit stronger than we're used to. Haven't actually seen that update become relevant in a game, but anyway. It was part of one of the, not the latest patch. Maybe it was the latest patch, not this patch that like, failed, but the one before. Okay. Yeah, both players getting nice kind of castles in front of their bases, and it's gonna be absolute mayhem in the middle. Let's see. Ballistics on the way now. MbL still making the slingers. Doesn't have a fantastic food eco, but the slingers are just costing food and gold, right? Or wood and gold, sorry. Yo getting some upgrades for his long swords, which will automatically become two-handed swordsman. But the Bulgarians don't get champion. So MbL is getting some eco upgrades. What's the relic situation? Mr. Yo has 3, MbL has 1. Yo is just guarding this one with light cab, as these pikes I think were probably sent out here to stop Mr. Yo from doing exactly what he's doing. And MbL should probably get that relic. Okay. Long swords coming in. As we have Bodkin arrow now, and it's eagles. Eagles and slingers by the looks of things. Okay. Arson just came in, so longsword should be ripping through buildings pretty easily. Nice Krepos here from Mr. Yo, just giving himself a bit of map control. Krepos on the hill next to extra resources. We didn't talk about the extra res at all. There's 2 golds out here. The 2 extra golds are both here. That's kind of big. And the 2 extra stones are over on this side. So control of this area feels like it's going to be important in the late game. And right now, no one really... I mean, a castle on this hill is ideal. But still, maybe closer to MbL. Certainly this gold. But yeah. Let's see. As the slingers chase away the now two-handed swordsman. Okay. Conic now on the way for Yo. As he's going for Hussar. Right. He has 47 farms. It's going to be Conic and Hussar. Interesting. I guess it's fine. Like, just... The Conic will get up and start... I mean, I don't know. It's a bit of a mix, right? Hussar, two-handed swordsman, and Conic. Seems like a combination of all of those things deals with the Incas. But... Then the question is, yeah, why isn't MbL making Kamyux? Kamyux will counter everything. Especially with slingers behind. Okay, MbL on 109 bills, Yo on 114, so nothing really between them as Masonry and Blast Furnace are in. Yep, MbL's the one with the position here, walling in his trebs, deleting the walls around his trebs, okay. Looking to take out this castle. Meanwhile, there are Conic raids coming in, and this is just nasty. Eagles can't defend this. Yeah, no bueno at all. Especially Eagle Scouts. They're not even Eagle Warriors, so yeah. It's looking tough for MbL. We might get this castle down. There are a lot of trebs here. As Stirrups comes in for Yo, so faster attacking cavalry, right? But Mr. Yo just with a crazy raid. Oh, yeah. No bueno at all. No bueno at all. This is probably the game. Probably the game. MbL's eco's idle. Villager number falling. Got the castle down. And he's going to continue to push here. He does have 5 trebs. But maybe just a big ball of Conic can deal with this. Anyway, let's see. As the Hussars continue to go in, and Yo is dropping Krepos on nice hills, making some more barracks. So he's just going to flood MbL's base with infantry and Hussar. Oi, oi, oi. It's messy as hell. Mr. Yo is in a way better position. On 128 fills, MbL falling below 100, is he? Almost. As the relics are blocking the castle foundation. And MbL's going to get a castle up here. Let's see. Two-handed swordsman coming up with plenty of slingers here. Yeah, Yo isn't going to engage. I'm a head out. Hope to join another stream sometime. Cool. Thanks, Shattermaster. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you back. If the Hussar clean the skirmishers or the slingers, it's over, I think. MbL's eco really suffering as longswords continue to raid. Villagers over here for Mr. Yo dropping outposts. As the two-handed swordsman taking MbL off of gold. And it's still Kameyuk Pikeman. Okay. As the Hussar went down. Krebs maybe going to be rolled forward to this TC. Yo just trying to mass Hussar. So Yo has just been raiding here without taking out any of the buildings. Whereas MbL just going for a very slow push here with his... very slow push with his siege. So 2 different approaches here as Yo is going for more sneaky barracks behind. Okay. MB's eco seems so stretched. Yeah. Okay. 90 villagers. Not ideal. Not ideal. As yeah, he's just taking off all these extra resources. Mr. Yo really needs to expand his eco. Like, there is a chance he loses all of this. So, I mean, let's see. Right now, MbL just happy to defend with pikemen behind. As the castle, where are the Kameyuk? Okay, Hussar running in again. Gonna try and snipe the trebs. Pikemen need to be there. Kameyuk is there. Oh, yeah. I think the trebs go down. Oh, no. That's bad. Yep. Okay, nice castle for Mr. Yo as he'll look to treb all of this back. It's going to be really, really hard for MbL to snipe any trebs sitting underneath this castle. Doesn't have that mobility. As he's making more trebs and making more castles in the middle. Okay. Okay. MbL buying wood now. Prices are pretty good. Okay, Krepos on the hill behind for Yo. Just being so annoying. MbL at the mid. This area is secure for sure. He's definitely controlling the middle of the map. But can he turn that into a victory? I'm not sure. Right now he's just kind of chilling in the middle here. Krebs, slingers. Tough. Really, really tough. And now Mr. Yo can start trebbing down this castle. Setting up some siege, so maybe going for rams. They do get siege ram, right? The Bulgarians. And yeah, it's tough. Really tough position for MbL. Kameyuk is still alive. Wearing his participation medal. Okay. It's a weird game. It's a really weird game. MbL villager numbers are climbing again. He's going to go back above 100. But I think the siege rams are just going to end this. Just battering rams for now. Okay. But there's pikemen hanging around as well. as both of these castles should go down. Yeah, Yo's just going to abandon this castle, get out of there with his trebs. Pikeman going to move in, try and snipe these trebs, but the trebs will escape to the Krepos and should be okay. This one is going completely the wrong way. Fine. As, yeah, the players trade castles in the middle. Over here, Hussar going down to the castle, but they managed to take MbL off this gold. No gold income for MbL at the moment. Mr. Yo has... Oh no, MbL has all the relics. So MbL managed to steal all of the relics. So still has an okay income here. Captram is in for Yo. Trebs rolling back into MbL's base, into Hussar for Mr. Yo. It's just an absolute mess. Kamyuks are in. This was the plan all along. Just get to Kamyuk, and he's making them. He has 5 of them now. And they seem to be doing pretty well. Okay, Treb's going down though. Yeah. That's just bad luck. MbL was trying to send the Trebs back to be safe, but didn't work out that way, as he's going to lose 3 of these relics. Slinger is trying to help out, but not really happening. Over here, more raids with the Hussar, just keeping MbL off gold. Has lost 3 relics now. And light longsword raids coming in, as Yo just happy to sit with his Trebs underneath the Krepost. And it looks like it's finally over for MbL. Trying desperately to make more farms as Rams roll in. Siege Ram 16 seconds away. Dej, I believe. Went for Slinger. Yeah, the Slinger made sense. But maybe should have been Kamyuk. Looks like El De Niro was correct.